talk about the Igbo influence in Jamaica, specifically Jamaican Patois. One of the major tribes that ended up in Jamaica, or what we now call Jamaica, during the transatlantic slave trade was the Igbo people. They were among other major tribes like the Yoruba people and the Akan people of Ghana. But we're just going to talk about the Igbo influence specifically because that's what I know about. These are just some words that I found that connect Igbo and Jamaican Patois, and it's just really interesting how they're just the same. For example, unu is something that I hear a lot from Jamaicans. Unu, like when referring to you people, like saying you people. And in Igbo, that means you people. Soso in Igbo means only. And apparently in Jamaican Patois, they also say salsa or soso. I don't know exactly how they say it, but I just know that's the word. It's also interesting how in Latin languages, solo also means the same thing. Igbo people call bed bugs chinche, and Jamaicans call them chink. Igbo people say anyuku to describe a greedy person because anyuku literally means big eye. And in Jamaican Patois, they say big eye to describe a greedy person. In Igbo, onuzo literally means the mouth of a door, door mouth. And Jamaicans say door mouth to describe the opening of a door as well. Akara is a bean cake that's eaten in Nigeria and also the Caribbean. And Brazil too. I don't know if y'all know this, but so many Africans who were stolen during the transatlantic slave trade were taken from the region that we now call Nigeria. So it's not shocking when you see a lot of people with Nigerian ancestry when they do a 23andMe or something like that. So ultimately, it all makes sense.
The professor should understood that the ancient Igbos, the original ancestors of the now Caribbeans, their behaviors is different from the modern Caribbeans. Honima, Cariba, now Caribbean, Highland, the ancient Igbo dialect name in the Cariba na Arakawa, now Arawak or Arahuka, then recently Patois, Kariba. Ancient words are as follow: unu, you, yuala, mu, me, come, bia, cob, wata, mere, una, yan, yang, waka, chuku, gad, gado, gada, ada,